What if Moses returned saying God sent him? Egypt had become a prison for the children of Israel. The same family that came to Egypt during the days of Joseph had now become slaves. Every day they carried heavy stones. They built cities they would never live in. When they became weak, they were beaten without mercy. Day after day, they cried out to God. Some still believed He would rescue them. Others had already lost hope. But while Israel was praying, God was already preparing an answer. That answer was a man named Moses. 40 years after fleeing Egypt, Moses was living quietly in Midian as a shepherd. The prince of Egypt had become a simple keeper of sheep. He believed his past was behind him, but God had other plans. One ordinary day, while leading his flock near Mount Horeb, Moses saw something that stopped him in his tracks. A bush was on fire, yet it was not burning up. As he moved closer, a voice called his name. Moses, Moses. Moses answered, "Here I am." Then God said, "Do not come any closer. Take off your sandals, because the place where you are standing is holy ground." Moses removed his sandals and bowed his head. The Lord said, "I have seen the suffering of my people in Egypt. I have heard their cries. Now I have come to rescue them." Then God gave Moses the assignment that would change history. "So now go. I am sending you to Pharaoh. Bring my people out of Egypt." Fear filled Moses' heart. What if they don't believe me? What if they say you never appeared to me? The Lord asked, "What is that in your hand?" "A staff," Moses replied. "Throw it on the ground." Moses obeyed. The staff struck the ground and became a snake. Moses jumped back. Then God said, "Pick it up by the tail." Though afraid, Moses obeyed again. The moment he touched it, the snake became a staff once more. God was teaching Moses a lesson he would never forget. The power was never in the staff. The power was always in God. God had answered Moses' fears. He even promised that Aaron would stand with him. But before returning to Egypt, there was one call Moses had to make. He picked up his phone. 40 years had passed since he last spoke to his brother. He called, declined. He called again, declined. Moses took a deep breath and tried one last time. This time, Aaron answered. For a moment, neither of them spoke. Then Aaron finally said, 40 years, now you remember you have a brother. Aaron, God spoke to me. Aaron's voice hardened. The last time you acted without thinking, you killed an Egyptian. Then you disappeared. We stayed. We carried the consequences. We watched our people suffer. Why should I trust you? Moses lowered his head. You're right. I deserve everything you just said. But this isn't my plan. God has seen our people's suffering. He has heard their cries, and He's sending me back. Silence filled the call. Then Aaron asked, God, after all these years? Moses looked toward the mountain. He wasn't silent. He was preparing. Aaron's voice softened. If this is true, I need to hear everything. Moses smiled. Meet me at Horeb. 1 hour. The call ended. Standing alone on the mountain, Moses drifted back to the beginning. He remembered the basket floating on the Nile, the daughter of Pharaoh lifting a Hebrew baby from the water. He remembered growing up in a palace, while never forgetting his own people. He remembered the day he killed an Egyptian to defend a Hebrew slave, and he remembered running away. Yet even after 40 years, the pain he left behind was still fresh. Just as God had promised, Aaron came to Horeb. After 40 years apart, the two brothers embraced. Together they went to Aaron's house, where Moses shared everything God had said. By morning, they stood before the elders of Israel. Some remembered Moses, some remembered the Egyptian he killed, others remembered the man who disappeared. Their faces were filled with doubt. One elder finally asked, if God truly sent you, show us. Moses said nothing. He simply threw down his staff. The moment it touched the ground, it became a snake. The room erupted. People screamed. Some ran outside in fear. The man they once doubted had returned with the power of God. But this was only the beginning.